Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to take this assembly and use Pack and Go. We're going to select all of these components. We're going to create a zip file. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Then I'll show you how to extract the files and then open them again in SolidWorks. So here's an assembly. It has to be saved, so make sure you do a file save. Make sure that your components are where you want them to be. So I just moved this assembly. When I go to click File Save, it's going to say, hey, do you want to rebuild the assembly before you save? So you can either rebuild the assembly in advance and then click File Save and then go to File Pack and Go. So here's my assembly. I'm ready to do a Pack and Go. So I'm going to do File and I'm going to click Pack and Go. What Pack and Go is going to do is it's going to retrieve all of the components and sub-assemblies that make up this main assembly. And I have the include drawings checked off here, so if I had any drawings associated to these parts or assemblies, it's going to zip those up as well. So it's the most convenient way to pack up your files, assemblies, and drawings and send them to a customer or a coworker. So down here, you have to remember to click Save to Zip File. If you click Save to Zip File, it zips everything up, and it not just groups them together, it condenses the file significantly so that you can email large assemblies to somebody without having to worry about going over the limits of how many megabytes you can send. So save to zip file, and I'm going to browse, and I want to make sure that I save this to my desktop. I don't want it to be saved to some weird location. I want it right on the desktop so I know exactly where it is, and I can call it test assembly and then click save. Okay, that's it. So now I'm going to close this. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to go to my desktop. Here's my test assembly. Okay, it's zipped. I'm going to right click and I'm going to select extract all. And either you show extracted files when complete or not. I never do. And I just click extract. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a folder. It took all of the files out of the zip folder and dumped them into a regular folder. So now what I like to do is get rid of the zip folder because I don't want that to be, I don't need it anymore, and I don't want to accidentally click on it. And the worst thing that you can do is double click this folder and try to get to the files from here. So what I want to do is go back to SolidWorks. Now that I know I've downloaded the zip file, I've extracted the files. So from SolidWorks, I want to go to File, Open. I want to find that folder. And then I can either open up the main assembly or a subassembly. And that's it. And that's how you use Pack and Go.